Okay, we're recording. Lori and I are very happy to have all of you joining us and all of you who are watching this recording. We're excited to be leading our own team, Coach Basics. And this is going to be a very low-key, very short, because it's only 2-week training. And then in January, we're going to start another one. Don Murphy is actually going to be leading another one starting in January that'll be a little bit bigger and run a little bit longer. But we wanted to give our new coaches and even coaches who have been in the business for a while but just want to restart or recharge their business a little training while the holidays are going on, because a lot of people, just kind of take off during the holidays. And it really isn't a good idea. In fact, this is a great time to get started and to prepare yourself for the new year. Because in the month of December is when everyone's focused on holidays and on eating and on just partying and having fun. And they kind of let their health and their fitness kind of go. So this is the best time to be getting started and to start learning and getting trained a little bit in the business, so this way you can be raring to go as soon as the new year kicks off, because everyone is going to be looking for solutions to try to reach their weight loss and their fitness goals. So this is really a fantastic time to really get yourself started. And I'm just going to introduce myself a little bit, and then I'm going to let Lori speak. But basically, I'm Bonnie Scharf. I'm a 2-star diamond, and I've been a Beachbody coach for 2 years and I think it's 4 months. And I do this part-time. I actually have a very lengthy full-time job. I work from 8 to 5. And I have 3 boys and 2 dogs. So I have a very full life that keeps me very busy, as well as a boyfriend that takes my time as well. So, you can do this business even while you have a lot of other things going on in your life. And that's what the beauty of this business is, because no matter what your why is, no matter what the reason is that caused you to join at Beachbody and decide to be a coach and consider this coaching business opportunity, you can totally achieve whatever it is you want for your life. Any change that you want for your life, whether it be more income, whether it be replacing your full-time job, or deciding that you want to be at home with your kids, just be able to go on more vacations, pay off debt, be able to be your own boss and set your own schedule. Whatever your reasons are, this business is so perfect because you can do it as you are transitioning into that life, and you'll see it progressing. And the thing is, don't feel overwhelmed, because we've all been where you are right now at the beginning, and there's so much information, and when you see all the things that you're wanting to do or seeing all the other coaches that are doing, you might start thinking, oh my gosh, I have to know all of this and I have to do all of this all at one time. And that really is not the case at all. One day at a time, and just putting in as much time as you can each day, even if it's not consecutive time. Like for instance, when I first started, I was only putting in 1 hour a day. And it wasn't even a consecutive hour. It was 15 minutes in the morning before I went to work, and then 15 minutes while I was at lunch, and then when I would come home, a half an hour, or maybe longer if I could fit in more. Obviously, the more time you can dedicate to this business, the faster it's going to grow for you, but there's no pressure on having to do it all at one time. So what I would recommend for all of you, it's very exciting. You really can make this business whatever you want. And if you have real strong goals that you want to reach quickly, then it's there for you to reach them quickly. If you rather take it slow, then you can take it slow as well. But what I would suggest is to really putting your mindset into this business as though this is your own business. You are the CEO of this business, and really treating it like a business. So not like it's, if you get around to it, you'll do it. But making it a priority and being committed to doing at least something every day for the business. And so this training is really a perfect way to get started, because what you're expected to do and the best way for you to progress your business is to just stay current in this training. And it's really not a lot to ask. It's basically setting this group page as adding it to your favorites, so it's easy to find. And if you're not sure how to do that, then ask one of us, and we'll be happy to help you figure that out, but it's very simple. Under the cover photo, there's 3 dots on one of the tabs, and on the right-hand side under the cover photo, and you just click on that tab, and it'll bring a drop-down, and one of your choices is Add to Favorites. So basically, once you add this group to your favorites, it'll be on your left-hand side of your home page, and you can just click on it. So what you're expected to do is to just check this group page every day and dedicate, it's probably about 15 minutes a day, to just staying current on that day's post. Every day, Lori and I are going to post something that's going to teach you something more about the business. So we're just pretty much spoon feeding it to you. And as long as you commit to being engaged on the page, meaning also comment underneath when we post something, so that we know that that you saw it and that you did it, read the post, and if there's a video, watch the video. This way we know that you're staying engaged and we know who the serious players are. But that's really it, is really just staying engaged and on top of your training each day, not falling behind. That's when you'll start to feel overwhelmed, like you have to catch up now. So dedicate 15 minutes a day, get onto the page and stay current, and you guys are going to really enjoy what you're learning. And if you have any questions, of course, reach out to either your personally sponsoring coach, or one of us, Lori or I, or just post something on the group page, and you'll get your questions answered. But basically, I just wanted to let you guys all know that this business has completely changed my life. I mean, I absolutely wouldn't be able to live the life that I have right now if I didn't have this business. I was renting for years. I'm a single mom. I was renting, and I really wanted to buy my own home and not have to wait to have a man in my life. And so I was able to do that, and I wanted to just I didn't want to just buy any home. I wanted to buy a home that I really loved. And so I was able to do that only because of Beachbody. I've been able to take my boys on a vacation that I really wanted to do for many years, but I wasn't able to do. So it's really allowing me to have those extras and be able to get them their Hanukkah presents without having to worry about how I'm paying for it, and do the extras that I wasn't able to do before. And I do anticipate at some point of being able to replace my full-time income. But for now, I'm very happy with being able to do this, because it doesn't even feel like work. It feels like, this is my passion, and it's so rewarding on so many levels. So I'm excited to have you all here. You all have everything that you could possibly need or want in order to succeed at this business. You have all of the training, all of the support, and all of the resources necessary in order to build a really successful and lucrative business. So welcome, everybody. And now I'm going to hand it off to Lori.
Thanks, Bon.
Welcome.
So I am not muted, but maybe a couple of you might need to be muted so we don't get feedback. Okay. So what I wanted to share with you guys today is what can you expect in the next 2 weeks, right? So when Bonnie says we're going to be posting every day and there'll be an assignment, and that's exactly what it'll be. We're going to post a topic every day. There'll be some very short daily actions. So it might be share with the group what Shakeology flavor you're drinking. And that post will be all about learning about Shakeology. And there'll be other links within that post that'll direct you to other learning resources. It might be a short video. It might be something to read. It might be going on like a scavenger hunt in the Coach Online office to find information about the topic. So every day there'll be a daily action, and there'll be other tips for you as well with links. as Bonnie said, it shouldn't really take you more than 15 minutes. Don't make the mistake of waiting to the weekend and catching up, because that's not going to work. So really try not to skip a day. If you do jump into it, the next morning or the next night, and not miss out. So this is considered like your first entree into training. And as some of the other coaches online can definitely attest, this is not a one and done, right? So this is your first training experience. There'll be many, many other opportunities for you to sit in on training. I don't think a month goes by that any of us is not involved in some sort of training. And that's in addition to personal development. So we'll talk about that. The next 2 weeks will really give you an understanding of some of the very basic core principles of being a coach, and that is following the 3 vital behaviors. And we will break that down for you. You'll learn about inviting, about following up, how to build a contact list, how to use a memory jogger, what that means. So this is like a whole new language. You'll learn how to tell your story. What Bonnie shared with us, what we call her why, right? Why is something like, why did you join? Why are you doing this? Why is it important to you? And your why, or your deep reason for joining as a coach now, may change in 6 months from now. Your reasons for growing your business may be different. And that happened with me. I started just as a discount buyer. My why was me. It was all about getting me in better health, in better shape, and the discount just made sense. And I had no real interest or indication for myself that I wanted to work the business until I was presented with the opportunity to sit in on training and see what it was about. And it was really exciting. I was looking for something to add to my life, and Beachbody seemed to be the right fit at the right time. That was 2 years ago. So over time, my reasons have changed. I'm still consistently working on me. I'm a work in progress. But, I've gone from having 2 kids at home to being an empty nester. One is grown and living in Manhattan. The other is in out-of-state college. And, all my money goes to Alabama. So, Beachbody, for me right now, I look at as my exit strategy, kind of twofold with a retirement fund and trying to pay for college. So, your reasons may or may not change. But during the course of this training, we'll dig deep into helping you figure out what your why is, because it might not be that apparent to you. And then helping you share that story, announcing to your community that you are now a Beachbody coach. And what does that mean? We'll help you figure out how to talk to your friends and family, because they're your warm market. Oh, look at these kitties. Hi. They're your warm market. So, we'll help you with the words. My husband recently changed careers and is in sales, car sales. And they teach them specifically what to say in different scenarios. And they call that word tracks. We have something kind of similar too. What's the word track? What are the words that you're going to use to invite or to follow up? So we'll help you with all of that. And so this training will be a lot of fun. It will not be a deep dive into the mysteries of the back office. We won't be touching base on this first 2 weeks on how to go through like your compensation plan and other resources like that. That's going to be like training 201. This is 101. So, like Bonnie said, please engage. So what we're asking for you is every day that there's a post, it's your responsibility to tell us that, yes, I read it. Yes, I'm doing it. Do the action that we ask you. If you can't do it, going to do it tonight. some indication that it's not like the black hole on Facebook, that you're actually, absorbing the information. If you have any questions, please ask us. So we're really looking forward to it. It'll be a nice first 2 weeks exposure into the world of Beachbody training, and you'll learn a lot too. So that'll be great.
Yes, and Lori, you said that very well. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions?
No, I don't.
No? No questions?
No.
Who is that, Shaniqua?
Yes, it's Shaniqua.
Hi, Shaniqua.
Hey, girl.
Hi.
Well, Shaniqua, you're already halfway to Emerald.
I'm trying.
So, yeah, you're
This
all
will help. You'll get there. This will be your month, girl.
Yes. And so you're all going to learn what that means if you don't already, and the reason why it's important. So there's a lot that we are looking forward to sharing with you, because there's a lot of really exciting things. And one of the things that is so amazing about this business is that you get recognized whenever you do anything that is going to move your business forward. And when you do, of course, move your business forward, you get major recognition from us, from your team, as well as from Beachbody. So that's just one of the many perks of this business, is it feels so good because you're not only being recognized for succeeding, but you're also getting all of these people coming to you and thanking you for changing their lives. We have what people need. Health and fitness is the most important gift that you can give to anybody. So, some people are afraid to talk to people about it because they're concerned that they're going to come across as being salesy, or that people are going to think that they just want to sell them something. But the beauty of this business is that we really want to just help people. It's not about wanting to just sell them a challenge pack. It's about wanting to build a relationship, to really learn the person, find out what it is they really want to accomplish and their reasons why, and help them to achieve that. And when even the first time that you do that, your why is going to even evolve greater. If your why right now is mostly financial, which most of ours is when we get started, as soon as you feel that first amazing feeling when someone comes to you and says, thank you. If it wasn't for you, I would still be where I was when I met you. I was so depressed and I felt terrible about myself, and now you changed my life. I'm happy, I feel confident. And when that happens to you, you are just going to get chills, and you are just going to be high on life. And, that reward in itself is just as good, if not better, than the financial rewards. So your whole journey is just starting now, and it's the most exciting journey that there is, because it's going to change your world on so many levels. And in addition, you're going to have us, and we are a wonderful team, and we're only here to support you and to help you every step of the way. So you're never going to feel like you're alone, because that's what we're here for. We all are like one big family, and we help each other. And anytime you have any doubts or any questions or any uncertainties, feel free to come. And in fact, that's when you should definitely come and talk to us, because we'll help you anytime because we've all been there. All of us have different times in the business, have felt different ways. And, sometimes it's like, oh, I see all these other coaches around me who are, getting all these new customers and coaches, and nobody's responding to me. Maybe I'm not good at this. And we all have those. We come to the table with certain insecurities and certain, fears. So that's part of what we are here for, to help you. And it strengthens you not only as a coach to help other people, but as a person in every level of your life. You're going to be a better mom, a better wife or girlfriend. You're going to be a better friend and just a coworker. You're just going to feel so wonderful. on so many different levels. So it's so exciting, and I'm really excited to get you all started and to help you every step of the way. And if nobody has any questions, then we'll just end it like that, because we wanted to just kind of keep it very, short and just as a welcoming, and knowing that this is really one of two of the Hangouts that we're going to be having during this training, since it's only a 2-week training. But at least you're getting your feet wet and learning, what it's all about. This is nice because we can get to see each other and how we get to know each other and feel connected as a team. So,
Bonnie? When is our next Hangout? Is it next Monday?
Yes, the next Hangout will be next Monday. And that'll be the last one, so it'll be the last week. What is that noise?
That's the construction going on in my house.
Oh, okay.
That's why I've been muted this whole time.
Okay, so you wanted to say something.
Yeah, I do have a question, because Alicia and I were talking earlier today, and really I'm still confused with the whole thing. And I don't know if this is too early to get into this, but when we're signing up a coach, the $15.95 fee, inactive versus active, Shakeology, no Shakeology. Like, I have Tom, my husband, when I first started to get to Emerald, he is not active, doesn't do Shakeology. I don't even think he paid the fee. So how does that, like, I have more coaches, so maybe I don't need that.
You do need him because he's probably on your weak leg, right? Well,
that's another thing, right, left, weak, strong.
Yeah, like, I don't understand
that part too.
Okay, well, for the people who aren't even aware of how we're structured, this is a binary marketing system. So each person, each coach has a right leg and a left leg. And on one of those legs, you're going to have lots of coaches placed.
I can wait.
I have to mute somebody. Okay. On one of your legs, you're going to start seeing coaches being placed there that you don't have any idea who they are. And that's because you're going to have coaches above you that are placing coaches that they're signing on your leg, and they're going to go underneath you. So that's all of that leg that has coaches being placed on it that you didn't do, that's called your strong leg. And that's because you're getting all this assistance on that leg, because all the coaches that are getting placed under you are going to generate towards your team volume. And I don't want to get too much into this because I don't want to overwhelm people. But just so we can have a whole nother conversation, Teresa, separately. But one of the most exciting parts of this business, income-wise, is that there's several different ways of making money. One of them is retail commission, and then another one is team cycle bonuses. You wind up getting paid based upon the volume of the coaches underneath you. So when you have other coaches placing coaches under you, that's going to generate into your income. And so that's why you're not doing this business by yourself. You're getting a lot of assistance. But that's the difference between weak leg and strong leg. And we can go into more detail as to the $15.95 and the active and inactive and why you should keep your husband there and all of that. Separate call, because I don't want to get everybody else who are brand new to this business too overwhelmed with all that. But does anybody else have any other questions?
I do, Alicia.
Yes.
Hi. I think Teresa was asking on my behalf because I have a couple of different questions. I just joined last week, and thank you. And I actually approached Teresa about being a coach, and she approached me. We kind of both were on it. Yeah, we were on the same page, and she had said that she had number 7 spot available, and number 7 is my lucky number. Oh. So I said I have to be your number 7. There's no question about it.
Fine. Yes.
So I just don't know if it was too premature on my part, because I'm on, what are we on, Teresa? Day 7 or day 8 of the 20? I think day 8, right? I don't know. I did that total body cardio again
week 2, day 8, baby.
Yeah, that's it. But so how can I, like, should I make sure that I'm doing like 1 or 2 rounds or 3 rounds before I try to sell the stuff or speak to people about it? Like,
and you know what I'm going to tell you? Many people think that they have to first show a transformation before they can start inviting people. And that really isn't the case, because the only thing that really is going to be attracting people isn't what you look like. It's the passion that you have inside you and the excitement that you're doing this for yourself and inviting other people to come and join you. And, you know, I tell people this all the time. You don't have to be a specific shape or a specific weight or a, you know, certain body type or anything like that. There have been so many top coaches who got started at the very first day when they needed to lose like hundreds of pounds. And, you know, they became very successful because people can relate to them. And especially when, you know, so you invite people as you first begin, and it's fun doing it with your friends. And when they see you starting to get results, even if it's just the first week and you post, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, I lost 2 pounds, or I lost, you know, an inch off my waist, or whatever it is, share it with people. That's what's going to start inspiring people to come and join you.
Okay.
Because doesn't that keep you more motivated to stay accountable to your workouts and drink your shake? It has helped me.
Oh, yes. And
so much.
You know, that's another benefit of being a coach, because it adds on that additional level of accountability for your own personal health and fitness. You know, when nobody's watching, or you have nobody to, you know, that's looking up to you for you to be setting the example, then it's so easy to just be like, I don't feel like doing it today. But when you know that people are expecting you, because you're leading them, and they're counting on you to be the, you know, example, you're not going to just stay in bed. You're going to be like, no, I'm teaching them that this is a commitment to themselves and their bodies, and they need to get up and do this every day. So I'm doing it. You know, I have to lead them. So it definitely is another level of accountability for your own, you know, sticking to your own transformation journey.
So do you start by saying to somebody, like, how do you get your first customer? You know, like, I already have 2 that I want to approach, and I don't even know how to, like, go about it because I'm only starting week 2. But I could say how I love the Shakeology, and how.
That's exactly how. You just share it with them. Yeah.
Okay, so you speak what you know.
Yes, just share with them. Just say, I am so excited because I just started drinking Shakeology, and I love how it's making me feel. And I'm on my week 2, and I'm already feeling, you know, like I'm losing weight, and I'm so excited. Would you like to join me?
Okay.
That's it. Will you say something more?
You're in a perfect spot, Alicia, right now. I mean, you have that enthusiasm, and it's real, and it's fresh, and it's new. So, you know, you want to share what you're doing, like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. This is so awesome, right? Like, this is going to be great. And you don't have to wait until you have an after, because, you know, you're before, and that excitement and that enthusiasm, I mean, you want to shout it out to the world, like, wow, look what I found. Look what I am doing. And this is going to be great. And you know, I want to share it with you. Do it with me. You are going to love it. And I can't tell you how many people I have told that to. And like, the hardest critics are going to be your family and friends. You'll see. They're never, you know, they're the skeptical ones. But, you know, as long as you are who you are to yourself, you're genuine, and you don't try to kind of be somebody else, just be yourself and share what, you know, share what you're doing. And out of genuine, you know, concern and excitement, you'll be great. You will.
That's exactly right.
Just one other point. Alicia, you're coming off of a program that did not make you feel healthy at all. It was damaging. The doctor told you had to get off that program. So you have a great story to tell as to what one program compared to another program makes you feel.
Right. Plus, I even had surgery. I had a lap band, and I had the lap band removed.
Oh, wow.
I have
a story.
I have a big story, and I can't even tell you that I have never, ever, ever worked out 7 days straight.
Yeah.
Ever. And I never thought that I could do it. And to be able to have a modifier and follow Kat is like ridiculous.
Don't
great.
follow Kat.
I love Kat. Love Kat.
She's unbelievable. She's great. I mean, you should go, YouTube her because she is a scream. She is just like you want her to be. Very real, very she's great. She's really a great person.
That's so awesome. And I love your excitement. It shines right through. And that's what's going to inspire people. Just sharing your experience and how it's making you feel. So does anybody else have any other questions? Okay, then I think that this is a great call. It's a great start. And what I would love to see is for everybody, those on the call and those who are watching the recording, to make sure to stay active and engaged. That's the only way that you're going to really feel like a team and get to know the other team members. So posting every day, getting on the page, adding it to your favorites, getting on the page, and making it a point to dedicate at least the 15 minutes or however long it takes you to just read that post for each day and comment underneath it. All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm excited to have you all on board, and we will get started with the next post tomorrow.
Thank you.
You're
All
welcome.
right. Have a good night.
Thank you,
Good night,
Lori.
everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
Nice meeting you.